Hello, my name is Bruno Viacava and I am a supervisor with Recreation for the City of Burlington. We are very excited for our facilities to reopen and we wanted to take you on a quick tour of the Tansley Woods Community Centre this evening. Before we go in, we'll go through a few little aspects of your visit to the facility so that you can be prepared when you decide to visit Tansley Woods. When you arrive at Tansley Woods, you will be using the main doors here at the roundabout as your primary entrance. Before stepping in, please note that there is signage on the door that indicates all of the different guidelines that will need to be followed when entering the facility. One of the first things you will see is this big sign that asks for a screening to be completed. The screening is a very important aspect of your visit, and if you're attending a City of Burlington program, you will need to complete a screening for every person that is attending the program at www.burlington.ca/screening. If you're attending a program that's offered by a community renter that's using the facility space, then they will be responsible for conducting their own screening. However, if you're unsure, please check with your program provider for screening information. Before entering the facility, it is important that you remember that masks and face coverings are currently mandatory inside any public spaces, so it is important that you please decide to wear a mask or a face covering before coming into the Tansley Woods Community Centre. Once you've entered the facility, you will be met by one of our greeters, who is from our customer service team. If you're unsure of where to go within the facility, you can always check in with our greeters, who will be happy to direct you into the space that you will be heading. You will also notice on the floor that there are several markings that will be denoting the directions in which the flow of traffic needs to head. The flow of traffic within the facility will be very important, as this will help maintain physical distancing between the different groups using the space at all times. Our facilities are typically used by many people in the community as great places to just hang out or sit back and have a quick rest. Unfortunately, due to the current situation, it is very important that people accessing the facility head straight into their program space or to the location where their service is being provided. As you can see, many of the features that were used for people to just sit down and socialize have currently been taped off and discontinued during this time. If you're coming to Tansley Woods for one of our many swim opportunities, please be aware that the procedures for accessing the pool have changed a little bit. You will be coming in through the main entrance as we've shown you before. You will then walk over to the pool deck door. At the pool deck door, you will receive a bin which you will take into the change room with you, and in which you will put all of your belongings once you've changed into your swimming gear. You will then take that bin and bring it out onto the pool deck, which will then be lined along the pool deck wall for everybody to use. Please be aware that there is no access to any lockers. It is very important that once your visit to the facility ends or your program has concluded, that you exit in the right direction. For Tansley Woods, there will be signage that will denote the exit for the facility, but each of the different spaces and rooms will have the designated exit from which you can head out of the facility. Thus concludes our tour of Tansley Woods Community Centre. If you have any questions about any of the guidelines that we've covered today, you can always check out burlington.ca for more information. And we look forward to seeing you at Tansley Woods.